নমস্কাৰ, হেল্ল' বন্ধুসকল, আশা কৰোঁ সকলোৱে ভালে আছে। মই ভাৰ্গৱ ওজাপালি। আই ৰিক্ৰিয়েটেড দ্য মায়া ইংলিছ ভাৰ্জন। আৰু মই সচৰাচৰ কমেণ্টত দেখিছোঁ বহুতে অনুমান কৰিছে এইটো গান আমি এআইৰে প্ৰস্তুত কৰা বুলি। এইটো মই কমপ্লিমেণ্ট হিচাপে লৈছোঁ সেইকাৰণে, কাৰণ মই কৰা কামখিনি যে আজিৰ প্ৰযুক্তিবিদ্যাৰ লগত মেচ কৰিছে আৰু ভাবিছে মই কৰা প্ৰডাকশ্যনখিনি এআইৰ দৰে চাউণ্ড কৰিছে। আই এম গ্লেড যে আজিৰ যুগত মই মোৰ লেভেলত আজি কেনেকে আমি প্ৰডিউচ কৰোঁ গানবোৰ, আৰু ইয়াৰ পৰা যাতে কোনোবা যি ইচ্ছুক মিউজিক প্ৰডাকশ্যন কৰি থকা ল'ৰা ছোৱালীসকলে যাতে এই ভিডিঅ'টোৰ পৰা অকমান হ'লেও কিবা এটা শিকিব পাৰে, তাৰ উদ্দেশ্য এইটোৱে। এইটো মোৰ ৰিপ্লাই নহয় যিসকলে কৈ আছে মই এই গানটো এআইৰ জৰিয়তে বনাইছো। তেতিয়াহ'লে আহক আজি এই ডিকনষ্ট্ৰাকশ্যন অফ দ্য মায়া ইংলিছ ভাৰ্জনটো চাওঁ, যাতে সকলোৱে বুজি পায়। তাৰ বাবে মই ইংৰাজী ভাষাত এই ভিডিঅ'টো ৰেকৰ্ড কৰিছো। When your bass sound dead, you just put a tube saturation, maybe like my BB tubes. So it wasn't like. So after I process the bass, so this is without the amp. This is Logic's pre-built amp, which I really like the authenticity of this amp, and on a default preset I have done almost nothing, just added a little bit of bass and little bit of crunchiness to it, which is you can see this in the EQ section, and let's hear it. So you hear that grittiness, you hear that choppiness sound without. So it gives you that old retro vibe, and let's hear it with it. Without. Yeah, this is not real guitar, this is synth. I've used this preset 80s electric, so there's a very nice patch in the Logic Pro. So this is one of the best patch. Like I have been using this for last 8 years. This is built-in distortion for in Logic. You can see this is very easy. I kept it default. I have added 37.5 dB of gain and output with a 4 because I need to crank this as soon as possible with the filter of 980 Hertz. As I am not a guitar player, so this is my keyboard. What I did is I sort of partially played each note. I first recorded this, and then I recorded analogly through my mic. So this is the final output. In the keyboard I have done nothing. I just added a bus. I added a bus of space, which is technically a reverb, and I just added a stereo delay, which is 1/4 and 1/8, just to have that phase issue sort of sound. Earlier it was like this, so I had recorded patch wise because it's very hard to play because this is not a guitar, so I kept it patchy. This is the saxophone sound that we used as the interlude, so that's how I made the patch. 1 2 3 4. So I have used Audimi for converting the vocals to saxophone or any other instruments because I needed that retroish feeling and some sort of inconsistent sound and detuned kind of phasing scores kind of sound. So this is the best solution. This is Audimi. And what I have done after this is I have added that vocal part to the website, and this is the result. Just taken out a bounce, and I go to again Audimi. Here is the Audimi, and let's take the audio file. What I did is I choose his voice, Josh. He is the person. I mean, his voice suits perfectly for this one. So here is the session. It looks like this. Very simple. So I've done very minimal. I kept it very minimalistic as the song, requires, that minimalistic approach. I mean, it's a very it's a balance of sound, nothing else. 1, 2, 3. I'll take out the first hi-hat. Kick. 1, 2, 3. So here's the default kit of Logic Pro, which is 4 on the floor kit. This is a floor kit basically. This is how it sounds after quantizing and adding some sort of reverbs and a little bit of delay and phase. Okay, so what I did next is just a drums without my effects. It sounds like this, okay? Like very plain Jane sound. But when it comes to like you create retro or old rendition or some kind of drivey kit, so you have to process it accordingly. So what I did here is I added a space reverb, which is a small reverb for tail. Let's hear it. So without it, it sounds like this, and with it, just to give that tail at the end. And what I did, the main part here is this parallel compression, which is with a simple drive and a very, very high attack compressor, which is a default compressor. I added 2.2:1 ratio with the threshold of 40 and add very, 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 very long attack, which is 200 ms, and a release, very, very fast release with a full knee, just to control that bite. Here it is. See, without the effect. So this is where the song, gets interesting. This is how you get the vibe of synthwave and all, the retro vibe. So here it is.